Hi guys, good morning. It's been a long time since I've been live in our space, and I would love to check that we are streaming into the group. Okay, it's showing me that. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. So spring is here and I'm awake. Cool. Yeah. Let me just turn it down on here. Hi guys, good morning. It's been a long time since I've been live in our space, and I would love. Here we go. So, oops. Okay, so over the next few weeks, I would like to come in and start doing some mini classes, and we'll talk about the type of topics that are valuable to us and worthwhile at this time, as much as what I'm interested in doing as well, what I'm feeling inspired to teach and to share. But today, I wanted to share with us a grounding and EFT tapping meditation to work with our root chakras. Because as much as I have done a lot of work to actually regulate my nervous system and to be quite easeful, um, I've noticed last week that I was feeling really, really tense. And I don't know why, there's no rhyme or reason for it. I just been feeling a lot of physical tension in my body. And also, as we up level, so it doesn't matter where we are, when we're moving to a new level or we're expanding to a new thing or we're moving out of our comfort zone, we can feel that stretch and that contraction. So anyway, all of this to say, I want to share with you an EFT grounding meditation. So, EFT, most of you will be aware of. It's emotional freedoms technique. It's a way of using tapping on the meridians to to regulate the nervous system. So, the way that it works is usually you get into deep presence and you honor and accept the emotion that you're feeling in that present time. And then you go through some wording or whatever, depending on what you're working on, to release the emotion. And then it provides you the space to recalibrate or rewire or recode a new thought pattern or new set of emotions. So EFT is something that I use as one part of my toolbox. It's something that I use in my work when I'm helping people with their realignment, when I'm helping people to release their shadows and expand into the higher levels of frequencies of energies available to them in their charts, and in various other ways. So let's do this. This one, bear with me if I'm going to, I just need you to tap and talk as I do it. So I'm going to say it, and then you say it, and you just take it from there. So this one is for you if you get tense, if you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, if your mind is hijacking you and you're starting to feel overwhelmed, anxious, um, perhaps in a downward spiral of worry, this routine is going to be really powerful and effective for you. And the other reason I want to share it is because as projectors, the way that we receive our answers, the way that we receive solutions and creative possibilities is through softening the body. If we are tense, our mind is doing, our mind is setting off those neurological and neuropeptides that are creating that stress response, and you're not going to be open to receiving the information that you need. So here we go. It's my intention to shift out of this stress response into more calm in my body. A more centered state. Into more clarity and focus. presence of body, and presence of mind. So I'm bringing in some new understanding. I'm bringing in some new consciousness. Top of the head to my most primitive, unconscious part of my nervous system. To my first chakra consciousness. To my automatic nervous system. There is no bear chasing me. I am not in life-threatening danger. I am in my body. In this present moment. I am whole. I am safe. I am here. I am safe. I'm okay. The scary things are simply thoughts. Thoughts and ideas. Worries. Not about being killed, but about emotional pain. And I'm just going to honor that. I'm open to holding and feeling my fears with kindness. My fears of experiencing emotional pain. Disappointment, upset, loss, criticism. I'm open to feeling and holding my fears with love. There is actually a lot at stake. And I'm feeling it. All of my fears. But I'm not needing to fight. I'm not needing to run. I don't need tense muscles. I don't need to brace for danger. The army in me gathering for a fight. Can stand down. This is peacetime. I am safe in my home. My primitive brain has had this confused. And I get it. I honor that this is new information. New, surprising information to my survival brain. And I'm bringing it up anyway. I am safe. I will be safe. I'm in my body, safe in this space. Giving my nervous system permission to stand down. To rest, to restore, to shift into a new level of calm in my system. A new concept of calm in my system. A new permission to be calm in my system. A new awareness of calm in my system. A new understanding. It's time. It's okay for calm in my system. Dropping down now. One or 2 points into calm. Calm in my system. And this filters throughout my entire being. My physical body, more relaxed. Calmer heart and deeper breathing. My mind spacious. Calm and clearer. And from this place of safety, my mind can be open and creative. My emotions become resilient. My physical being calming down 1 or 2 points. And entering a state of flow. Being in the zone. More centered, focused, and present. Thinking more clearly, more expansively, more brilliantly. When you're finished, take a deep breath and check in with your body. Notice how your body is feeling. If you're watching and you're doing it live in the comments, maybe you're not, but if you do it, make a little note. What are you feeling? What's the sensation in your body? Is the energy moving? What do you notice? Sometimes we can actually increase the feeling of anxiety after doing this, and that's okay, but it's about awareness. And so what's happening when you're doing that is the primitive mind of your brain is it's sort of arguing against the new affirmation. It's resisting against this new feeling. That's okay. So the key for that is to just do it one more round. But what I didn't mention at the start is what is a really great practice is to ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. So before you do any tapping, on a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious am I feeling right now, or how let's see, okay, how anxious or how tense, how fearful am I feeling right now? So be specific with the emotion that you're feeling. 10 being the most, like the most of that thing, 1 being the least. So when you ask yourself the question, a number will pop into your mind. Trust it, don't overthink it. So say it was a 7, you do 1 round. At the end of the round, you ask yourself again on a scale of 1 to 10, how tense am I feeling? You might go down to a 4, it might go down to a 6, whatever it happens to be. Do the round again and ask yourself the same question. And what you'll find is you'll get that each time you do it, it will go lower and lower. And so, really, we're looking at getting in between 1 and 3. Um, and that's really powerful. That means you're getting back into parasympathetic, your nervous system back into regulation. Um, so, that was for today. I hope it's useful for you. And maybe over the next few days, I'll do some that I use for rewiring and setting goals and moving out of procrastination, or moving out of fear around setting higher income goals and the emotions that come up for that. I I think I did write a post, but I didn't post it. I wanted to explain a situation that I'd noticed come up for me around sales. And the question that I posed at the headline was, is it a sales problem or is it a capacity problem? Because one of the times I wasn't making sales was because my body did not want to receive beyond the capacity that I was trying to reach for. So I just was not open. My body wasn't on side with opening, because I had a belief that I was going to lose spaciousness. So I didn't want to lose the freedom that I had. And so when I go into the deconditioning, when we do quantum success codes for those people who are going to be in the program, we're going to look at the fears of the spleen and how those sneaky little minxes are actually showing up in our business. And until we just bring that awareness to it and have the tool to actually unlock it, it can really hamper things. Like your conscious mind will say, I want this income goal, I want to put out this thing, but then your actions and your behaviors are going to show us something else. Or the external world and what's happening outwardly will show us what's really going on internally. And so we have to become the investigator, we have to become the detective and learn how to interpret meaning. And that's a lot of the work that we do in the quantum success codes. So it's about diagnosis, learning the investigative skill set to be able to look at our charts and investigate what's actually happening, and develop that awareness, and then have the tool to unwind it, or tools, because there's various tools. And I always say for manifestation, it's the 4 point that, there's 4 pillars to conscious creation. One, the conscious mind. What am I consciously intending? What am I consciously doing? What am I consciously being? Who am I consciously being? My subconscious. Well, what are my beliefs? What are my thoughts that are underlying this desire? And where am I at with that? My emotional body. So where are my emotions at? And where's my emotional frequency in alignment with this thing? And my physical. So where am I physically at? So that's it really. Anyway, that was today's one. So it's working with the root chakra, especially if you have an open root. This is pretty good as well, because if you're living with other people, or you're having to work around others in person, which I'm not, it's really useful, and it's useful for all of us. So I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye.